This conference will now be recorded.
This is a video on how to file a notice of intervention with the Vermont Public Utility Commission. There are a couple things to do to be prepared for filing your notice of intervention. First is to know if you fit into the categories of a notice of intervention, which is joining landowners for net metering cases, certain electric utilities and agencies, and there's other municipal legislative bodies and regional and municipal planning commissions that can use them. Today I'm going to show how to do it as an adjoining landowner, but it can work for any of the groups. You first would want to go to our traditional web page here, which is the ePUC.vermont.gov, where you will find the forms needed to file a notice of intervention. And in connection with that, if you would like a notice of hearing as well, you'll see on our web page there are forms. If you click our forms at the top, you will go into forms for the public. And once here, you're going to find there's a notice of intervention form and the net metering hearing request form. Both of these would need to be filled out by opening them as a PDF. And this, you read all of this, it will tell you again if you fit into using this form, and a few other informations on how to do this, and you would file it through our ePUC system, which we'll show you in just a moment. But you'll see all the information here. You can fill this out and save. And from there, if you know you, again, if you'd like to request a hearing with your notice of intervention, you would go back and do the exact same thing for your notice of hearing, which is again a nice, easy to use form, easy to fill out. I'll try to have it show you that as well. And again, in a PDF form, there are fillable documents that you can fill out and save and have ready for the next step, which this one did not open on the right screen. There you go. Now this is the hearing request form. It again gives you all the information you'll need, and it's quick and easy with just a bit of information. So, and once you have your forms all filled out, to get to our ePUC portal, there are two different ways. Back here on our homepage of our puc.vermont.gov, there is a very quick and easy option right here that will bring you right to our ePUC portal, where you can then make your login if you do not have one, because if you'd like to intervene, you do need a login, so then you can participate in the case and receive emails from the system and file directly into the system. If you don't use that quick portal button, you also can always log into epuc.vermont.gov as shown up here. But once you are in, I'm going to use a little different one for us. You will have the same homepage. And once you're in, you should know the case number for your case that you would like to intervene in. And you would click the search by case number button. And then into the search, you would put the case number that you would like to enter. And again, this is a test development, so I can show you exactly how to do it. And once it pulls up the case number, You'll see all the information about your case, and the blue case number will bring you directly into the information for the case. And this would have all the information about the case that you are actually intervening in. Once here, this select action bar is where you'll go to get any of the forms that you would like to upload, or I should say the panels to upload. And in this, we are doing a notice of intervention, and it explains clearly for who's eligible. And once you click that, this is the page there where you will upload all of your information. And again, if you are an organization, you would click yes, but for our purposes here, we're going to say no. And the next question is to upload your notice of intervention. This is, and again, we give information here about if you aren't sure where to have found the forms, which I just showed you, right here will help you do that as well. But once you have that form filled out and saved, you will use the browse button to, oops. Oh dear, let me go in and find my test cases. That's one thing I was not prepared. There we go. You will upload your document. And if you had done a request for a hearing by that same form is where you will upload your document as well. And this next step is where it's important to know exactly what you need to add. If you have been involved in a case in our system before, it's possible that your name could be in here. If so, you would just type your name, the name, and it will show this working. And once it's working, it should give you a list of people to choose from. Then you would just click your choice, and that would put you into this case. But in a lot of times you have not been yet. So this red click here to add a person is an important one. If you click here, you'll notice that it will bring you into a new internet tab. So you're no longer in the one you're uploading. This is to add you into the system. So you would enter anytime you see in our ePUC system, you see a red asterisk as in here. This is required information that you need to complete your filing. So here we're just gonna make a test one, and you need to have an email so the system can send you, and you can also upload into the system and get notifications from our system. And again, an address is needed. In the system, once you put in a zip code, will traditionally autofill the remainder of that. And again, with telephone, if you have to pick your type of telephone, and you can put in your number. And once you've done this, this has entered all of your information in. The system will ask you a math question here. And once you answer that and hit proceed, this is entering you into our system. This is not completing your filing. So once you see this, you know that made it into the system. But what you need to do is go back up here to your internet tabs and go back into the filing that you were making. That's an integral step. Otherwise, your filing is not going to make it in. Once you do that, you can go back into there and then type your name, and it will now, as you do the working here, you'll see there you are. You click that, that will enter it into the case. So, and then you continue on with your category of why you should be using a notice of intervention form. And this is also important if you are not represented by legal counsel. Say that yes, you are representing yourself in this matter. And if you are filing a notice of intervention on behalf of two people, then you would want to enter the second person here by doing this blue here, party information. Anytime you see a second blue at the bottom of a panel, that means it's going to give you a new panel to do that again. And you would either click here to add the person as we just did, and then go back again into this from the new tab that will bring you to, or you can just enter the name if they exist and put the second person in. Then after you have completed all of your information and uploaded your documents, which one thing to remember is these two documents must be different documents. You can't upload the same document into both of them as well. And after you are done, you will hit your math question and hit proceed. And that will upload your documents into the case. Whoops, here's a good example. If I missed a question. So here, are you a self-represented individual? That would be for the second one that I did, and I did not. So anytime you get a pink, that's when you go back, see where it showed you your missing information was, and you can do that, and then again, hit proceed. So the system is helpful that way, and then you'll get the thank you message saying that you have filed. Your email that you entered into the case should also receive an email notification of the filing. And those emails, when you get them, they will have a link that you can open documents that have been filed or issued into the case. So that should complete the uploading of a notice of intervention. And please remember, anytime you have questions or issues using ePUC, you can always contact our office at the numbers found on our website, and we are happy to help you.